part 2 of the scare tactics. And I forgot some major codes in that one. So you see here when you have car and Mears, Mears Park here, so I presume that the car parking, car park, Mears. So, we've already seen how the Mears is the Jew, like the Mere, like the Brian Mere, Theresa Mere. I've seen how the Mere becomes the Jew, like the yam stuff. Again, they all link it together. Here, the Carmarthen Castle is the place where the Prince Charles was invested in, or something like that. And as you see in the codes, got the Ma or the Ram. So you got Car or Rak, Ma or Ram, TH. So this is it's a Jewish castle more than all else. Gone by this. Of course, it's like what do you call it? Trying to ingratiate into the the old-fashioned history of the Britain, with stuff like this. But again, this is provably false when you know the codes. Because these are Jews, Carmarthenshire, See here it is, Charles Prince of Wales had the investiture ceremony at Caernarfon. Is that the same one or not? It might not be the same one, but makes the odds, the codes remains the same. So, first 1769. Not sure if it is the same one or not, but probably not, but the Carmarthen place is still, fake, it's displaying the codes, right? There's a different castle like Cardiff, which is one of the main cities in Wales. The the difference. Right? Look at the, what do you call it? Chevrons or whatever you call them, 777. Again, you've seen that same code in this with Cardiff. So that's the capital city of Wales. Welsh Dinas as Cearded. Dinas. There's no one called Cardi B, right? And this basically leads to an important part of the code, right? Because as we know, these Jews are in the blood system, as all this. Cardi B is quite famous at this time, stuff like that. Of course, cardiology is the study of the heart, right? Abnormalities of the heart, but just basically because of the trans system, blood pumps, the heart pumps the blood around the body. It's a thing of importance, obviously, of the heart in the the trans medicine use in the cardiovascular system. sort of vessels of both our feelings and wisdom. The Jewish heart.
Blood throughout the body. The dictionary defines the heart anatomically as a hollow bone that pumps blood throughout the body. The scriptures, on the other hand, declare that the heart is far more than a biological pump. The scriptures describe the heart as the center of the total personality, especially with reference to intuition, feeling, and emotion. Since the advent of the human heart transplant, the medical knowledge about the heart has created a mystery that modern science does not understand. Doctors report feedback from those who have received heart transplants, and science cannot explain why a significant percentage of those experience a change in their personality and preferences. Some even report that they feel like another person is living inside them. Let's look at the first and second.
Of course, I've seen that's been the basis of a few horror films, where they've transplanted an organ from another person into another person and they've turned like a murderer or something, if you know them horror films. Personally, I don't think it's even possible. It might be amongst transes, where they can sort of, heart transplant and stuff like that. It's just Frankenstein science, isn't it? That stuff, that's basically what Jews is about. That's about, the sort of the supposedly ancient, primitive idea is masking the science. It's scientific. They're disguising the scientific thing with, this ancient, primitive, and simple culture and all that. They say it's the most oldest culture on the planet type of thing, and it isn't. It's new. It's that's a complete lie. It's science based. Totally.
This is a picture meaning the Hebrew word we translate into English as heart. The heart is the controlling voice of authority that is inside of man. The essence of man's life from God's perspective begins with the condition of man's heart. God summarized it for us in one short sentence. We are to love the Lord with all our hearts. Sadly, the human heart is incapable of doing what it was designed to do because it has been mortally wounded by sin and separated from God. This condition, if
straight away, straight to the horse's mouth, mortally wounded by sin, i.e. being a single gender person, and then separated from God to the seven. So the seven is basically the separationist idea. They must separate normal people, natural people, which are single genders, right, from their own transes, who are obviously, the double genders, the transes.
Mending will result in eternal death. There is only one solution to this tragic condition. The rabbi known as the Apostle Paul reports it to us in Romans 10, verses 9 through 10, that if thou shalt confess with thy mouth the Lord Yeshua, and shalt believe in thine heart that God hath raised him from the dead, thou shalt be saved. For with the heart man believeth unto righteousness, and with the mouth confession is made unto salvation.
So you basically see how this relates to injecting the medicine, right, in the body. The heart pumps it around the body, right? Without the heart, the blood isn't going to pump a boot. So you can't have a trance without the heart. See what I mean? So the heart become the main thing in the trance medicine,
There are literally hundreds of precious mysteries found in the ancient Hebrew. To learn more, get the book, The Living Word in 3D, Volume 1.
So as you see here, the Hebrew word for heart is lev. So now the Levite priesthood. basically that to me looks like your way as well, you know, your way. Heart way, you know, so it's like, yeah. You got a TH and all, it's a TH in the heart. Leave with the ear. Or the rear, you know, rear. There's lots of, you know, lots of good in this. Lobovich. Well, the Chris Rea, see, this has got to be the heart good. Oh, well, this one was in the Crying Game movie with the trans, yeah, Crying Game. Music by Boy George. In the story, we read about Van Gogh cut his own ear off. This got to be something relating to that trance program. You know, the fear is, you know, the fear, like the scare tablets. Again, you know, like, and of course, Van Gogh was supposed to have like the ginger hair, wasn't he? You know, like very ginger hair. It's a Jewish idea straight away. Something to do with a trance program, cut off from the trance program or something, you know. In fact, this is very, very famous story, you know, and it's got to be about, you know, if you what they're putting in, the coding in the hex read is if you're cut off from the trance program, then you meet a sort of bad end, like what this character was supposed to have done. He went mental, you know, he was alcoholic and all this, and you know, tried to cut his own ear off and then suicided, you know. So basically it's a fear story that is pro-trans program, see what I mean? That's what they're coding in, you know. Pure hex story, you know. Might not have even existed, you know, in reality, like, you know. Or he may have been, the character may have been based on someone of that name, you know. So it's the similar thing in the Bible, Peter cut off the ear of Malchus. Again, you know, it's got to be the same hex, you know, like, or the Van Gogh one's based on this. Because what happens in this one is he cuts the ear off, and Jesus puts the ear back on to the centurion or something, right? which basically means reconnecting to the trance program, like join Jesus' trance program, right? And therefore was healed. See, that's what happens in the story. You're talking about the heart code, you know, with the ear. You know what I mean? The ear is becoming the heart code with TH. Next ginger hair on Jesus, just like Van Gogh. Right? That symbolises being cut off from the trance program, see? This, of course, is the Levite priesthood, which is the hearts, which is the Jews. Yeah? They're the people of the heart, yeah? Or the Jew, you know, the Jew people are the heart people, like, you know. Of course, like a proper circumcision is the circumcision of the heart. Really. The profane idea is the day with the circumcised foreskin, which is just you know, this is the sacred idea, and it means being a trans, circumcision of the heart. Because like a relatable medical condition, which is that, see, coronary arteries supply blood to the heart. Figure out what it is reflecting the supply to the